YouTube Zodiacs was good. Was good. Day one had a day one was fantastic. It was fantastic. Dare I say that with a smirk, with a grin. Day one was fantastic of Sideshow Con 2022. We saw some Joker. We saw some Frankie Reborn. We saw some, some of this, some of that. I say that with a grin. But day two, Martine Canal produced Wolverine Ronin Premium Format. So this is the reveal reaction. Let's go ahead and dive right into this. Without further ado, I want to jump headfirst into this. I'm very excited for this statue, very excited for this piece. As you guys have heard me mention, out of all the X-Men movies, I love Deadpool and Logan the best. So any interpretation, any rendition of Logan Wolverine I can get my hands on, I'm usually all for it, man. So let's dive into this video. I do think Sideshow's doing a really good job with these videos like this. Again, shout out to Paul Hernandez, man. I always think he's doing a great job. Just this is amazing and spectacular to me. I mean, everything that we're seeing from here, I find it amazing. I love the paint app. The paint applications is the number one thing that stands out to me. The paint applications look very, very good. I love the fact that we get the arrows all throughout his body. The portrait is spot on to me. I love the portrait, the eye color, the teeth. Again, going back to the armor, I love seeing all the stitching and detail. And this is supposed to technically be a forced perspective base. However, it doesn't look forced perspective in the terms of Spider-Man Miles Morales or Spider-Gwen. It's almost like the Psylocke, to where like it's not really that bad. Like this is probably the best forced perspective base that we've actually seen to this point from Sideshow. Now, a lot of people are comparing this to the very last one that did come, the Wolverine versus Sabretooth. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's the exact same pose. I don't think it's the I don't think it's the exact same pose. I don't think it's anything similar at all. I like how you have the ninjas right there, like as if they're forced perspective about to shoot at him. It looks to where this one is okay to me. This one looks fine. Like this is something I would love to actually pick up. I mean, they're trying to emulate him like lunging away, and it's almost like you would see in like a Mulan movie or any sort of martial arts movie with these weird I don't want to say weird, but like with these different types of movements that you're going to get from those films that you're not getting from anywhere else. I love this statue. I love everything we're seeing from it. Again, the colors on the base, it's more of a smoky base. You know what I mean? Let's just replay this again here all the way from the top. Again, I like it though. Like I'm really eager to hear you guys' thoughts on it. What do you guys think about the sword in the left hand? I forgot what that was called. It's something in the comics, if I'm not mistaken. Something about that sword is just it's eluding my memory at the very moment. But the one thing that is kind of questioning to me and glaring is the claws. Because as you can look in his left hand, he doesn't have the claws in his left hand. He's using the sword, but in his right hand, he has his claws out. Now, are the claws still coming from from his hand, or is it coming from his suit? And that's something I guess I would be able to see in person. But from the angle, it looks like it's coming from his suit, unless he has the hand gear over his hand, which is kind of like over his knuckle where they would come from, that type of area. So I don't know. But I do like the base, how it's kind of like smoky with the ninjas coming out. Like I said, this force perspective base doesn't bother me at all. I love everything I'm seeing from the back. The muscles doesn't look too muscular. We know we obviously get that a lot with Martine Canelli, but this looks impressive. I like the smoke effects still on the sword, as if he kind of like went through it and it's like the residue coming. I really love that touch. Everything so far is amazing on this. Again, like the most thing I would say is probably really the paint. The paint application. If this is since this is just a prototype pending approval, if this can be mirrored and matched in production, I dare I say this is a good one. I think this is going to have a high ES. I don't believe there's going to be an exclusive on something like this. I don't see why you would need an exclusive personally. Even a switch out portrait wouldn't make sense in my opinion. So I think this is going to be a regular statue with the ES of 2000. I maybe 2,500. I don't see this being, some high ES statues with an exclusive price point. I'm looking at 575 to 650 tops. You know what I mean? But I think in my collection, this is probably one I'm going to pick up. Now, I'm not doing a cash out or I don't know video. I'm really not. However, I do think this is a cash out, especially if we're talking about forced perspectives. I think this is the best forced perspective video that we have seen to this point from Sideshow. And again, as I finish up talking, I'll just let it play one last time. But I'm really loving it. I want you guys to do me a favor if you could in the comments. Remember to like. Definitely thumbs up the video. Hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. If you can share it anywhere, go ahead and share this video for me. Leave a comment down below. Most importantly out of these is leave a comment because I definitely want to see what you guys' comments are about. For one, if you like this rendition of Wolverine, if you like a Ronin, or do you just like a normal Wolverine, or do you like a normal Logan? Like, what do you like most when it comes to your representation of Logan slash Wolverine? Also, how do you feel about forced perspective basis? How do you feel about them in general? And then also, like, how do you feel about them on this one? I really am intrigued to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on forced perspectives on this statue specifically. Let me know also what do you guys think the price point on this is going to be. Let me know if you guys think the price point is going to be 550 on the low side, 650 on the high side, the edition size. And last but not least, if you guys could do me one last thing, I would definitely appreciate it, man. If you already subscribed, you're already a part of the Zodiac gang. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, thumbs up that video, become a part of the Zodiac gang family, man. We always having fun over here. I try to make the channel as much fun and entertaining as I possibly can. Um, hey, man, this is an amazing statue. It's something that I plan on picking this up based on edition size and price. It'll kind of determine when I actually go ahead and purchase it. That's really what I use ES for. I don't use ES to determine if I'm going to get something. It's basically just when am I going to purchase it. I really like the statue. I love what I'm seeing. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Leave it off, you guys. Depending on what we see today, there may be more videos. I think yesterday, I think Monday was a 3-video day for me. Today, there's going to be a 2-video day because we're going live with the Mandalorian season 2 review because your boy's late to that, but we going live with it, man. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that. It's your boy Cash the Gemini, Zodiac Gang.